A lot of you know this and a lot of you don't, but California is getting record snowfall this year. And it's really highlighting this excellent benefit of living an adventurer's life. Because my favorite side effect of being someone who continuously seeks adventure is that you begin to develop this muscle of not conforming to other people's restrictions that they want to put on you, not seeing things as impossible just because they got difficult. So in order to climb Mount Whitney in the first place, you have to get a permit. That permit requires that you put your name and your dates into a lottery. And then literally your name has to be drawn from that lottery in order for you to get permission to even go up here and do this hike. So right now, there's a lot of people posting online about their summits. They're making it to the top of Mount Whitney right now, they're doing it. The road is washed out. That's the first obstacle. You can't even get to Mount Whitney to park. And so these people are camping, they're parking their car and they're hiking down this road in order to even begin their hike. So where many people might say like, oh, this journey has become impossible, they're saying, no, the journey has just begun sooner than you thought. There's just more going into it than you thought was going to go into it. The other thing is that looking into the future, there's a lot of people who, like you, may just be people that want to climb Mount Whitney like on a trail, like on a hike. They're not looking to be like mountaineers to learn how to survive in the wild. They're just wanting to do a hard fitness, challenge for themselves to push themselves to the top of this mountain. Well, when the snow shows up, all of a sudden this fitness challenge becomes technical mountain climbing, and it can get quite a bit more difficult. And so many people might say, oh, well, I can't go this year, even though I have the permit, even though this was my year that I got the lottery, even though I have the dates free and the time off work, I guess this isn't my year. Other people, however, are asking, where can I sign up for a mountaineering course that can teach me what I need to know to be safe on this trip? Man, their journey to the mountaintop is beginning months before they thought it would. They are finding a solution. They are finding a way to get up there. And that's the thing, is that so many people might say to this person, the road's washed out and it's become a technical climb, not just a hike anymore. You are not equipped for this. This is impossible. And they're like, no, it's not impossible. I don't take on that view of the world. I will find a way. And it's just this mentality that comes from a lifestyle of saying yes to adventure. And so when I think about what Whit and I are offering, it gets me so fired up to see this is happening. Will there be extra snow on our trip to Mount Langley? You better believe it. We're only 2 major mountains over from where these guys are climbing and taking on these trips. And so, yeah, there's going to be some extra challenges that are going to be in there. But there's also the other challenges that happen so much further before that. There's the challenge of childcare. If you want to go on this trip, who's going to watch your kids? What are you going to do? You're going to be gone for 8 days, including your travel. Who's going to watch your kids in that time? There's the challenge of the money, the time off work, how are we going to get there? All these different things, all these different pieces that come in. Yes, they are all part of the journey to the summit. And while you may tell yourself the story that means this is not for me, this is impossible, I can't do this, I'm not this kind of person, I want you to be encouraged by these other people who are looking at a mountain going, yeah, that's not me. How do I make it me? How do I become the person that can have this success? And just imagine what it's going to be like when they are standing on top of that mountain. Imagine what it's going to be like when you are standing at the top of that mountain and you know that the journey actually began today with saying a scary yes to this invitation from this dude in a video on Facebook.